Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Hello, Sovereign. Oh, no, you're being sold Taco Hell. The only reason I go there is for the Baja Blast. Also, vaping help. I don't vape either. Last time we pretty much cleared up all the planetary missions on I mean, we might have a few minor ones, but uh, right now we're gonna head to shit. Yeah, we're time to progress the plot. First, we're heading to Vold to do Know Your Enemy. Rayless, an Angaran resistant fighter, wishes to speak with you on Vold. Um, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Hi, Space Floof. Yeah, the Andromeda one is named Floof because Floof is hamster. And Boo is from the Milky Way. Floof is Andromeda. All right. Okay, nothing in email. So yeah, let's head to Vold, aka Mass Effect. Oh, we're already here. Lovely. Okay, Jal. Let's switch out script Drac.
Approaching the LZ.
I know I pretty much always have Jal and Drac, but in my defense, they're the best squad mates. All right. Let's see here. Oh, he's up at. Okay. Oh, add jail. Just go and let it go. Um, shouldn't be too much happening.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. The ambient temperature
I mean,
is
this
normal.
literally is Mass Effect Hoth. It even has its own echo base. The only thing missing are Imperial walkers and snow speeders.
Rylus?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylis. Wow, you really showed up.
That's no big deal.
He seemed thrilled. Honestly, it's nothing special.
Nothing special. You saved the Moshae from the Kett. And not just the Moshae. So many people owe you their lives. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the exaltation facility sent the Kett scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in
Oh,
order.
that was like
Our scouts report
5 or 6
increased Kett
episodes ago.
movement through certain areas of Vold.
They need to
Not
get their shit
military, though.
together.
Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve exaltation, or the creation of a new exaltation lab.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Ket organizing means trouble.
We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
Oh, what are friends for?
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Alright, go to cat facility. Is it still on Vold, or are we going somewhere else? Alright. Okay, so it's there. Well. Hello, Crosswalk, Mr. M. Alright, so let's check out what that is on the way. Nope. I've been playing more of
The temperature is
ME1 again, because I'm transferring my characters from PlayStation over to PC. So I'm used to the Mako controls, so I have to relearn the Nomad again.
Thinking about a frozen moon I was once stranded on, almost lost my good toe.
Yeah, at the moment off stream I'm doing my engineer, Cammy. And I might do my soldier, my vanguard. I don't know if I'll re-stream those though, because that might be a lot. That'll depend how desperate I am for content. Right, is that it? Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I know how everyone seems to doubt the engineer. And while ME1 is definitely not the engineer's strong point in the series, the engineer's still fucking badass. Especially if you give them proficiency with sniper rifles. Alright, I think that's the little facility they were talking about.
This is the place Ryder's talked about.
Get ready to fight!
Hi, Fluff. Welcome to Stram. How are you doing?
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara, Ket, something else.
Scans could tell us more, Pathfinder.
Okay, so that says samples of plasma, brain tissue, bone fragments taken from several ascending cat. Accompanying charts show genetic sequences of. Okay, whatever.
Information saved.
Discovered species Solarians. Initial observation. Short-lived, fragile, no natural armor or protection. High metabolism, evidence of exceptional brain function. Discovered species Taurian. Initial observations. Carapace, metallic in nature, possibly protective. Dextroprotein-based synthesis. Agile. Height and skeletal structure allow for increased reach and flexibility. Ha! I see what they did there.
There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Ket? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
The Angaran genetic code that expresses this projection of a bioelectric field has been isolated. The process to integrate this into our own genome is ongoing. Early success is documented. Adaptation to be distributed to all ascendant adherents. Ability may also prove useful as part of base soldier configurations. All research is being transmitted to the Empire.
Exaltation is not just about making more Ket. It's an exchange.
An exchange requires consenting parties.
I mean,
There's
you're not
gotta be
wrong.
more here. Let's keep moving.
Alright.
Data saved.
Exaltation Phase Shu. With the Angaran genome unraveled, we have begun the process of isolating the most valuable trait to augment the Ket. Bioelectrical discharge, isolated and reproduced. We have commenced the distribution of this ability amongst descendants. Conversion of light to energy. Tricky, much more integrated into Angaran physiology, our current focus. Note, Angaran genetics complex but elegant, lacking obsolete residual traits commonly found in evolved species. Similar to Ket in certain ways. Yeah, that might be important later. Species, human. Initial observations, soft skin, no natural armor or protection. Without technology, can only operate within a narrow range of environmental conditions. Genetically diverse, renowned for tenacity and adaptability. Excuse you, but humanity's homeworld is called a fucking death world.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it.
Transmissions unacknowledged by homeworld. Possible breakdown in connection and information mishandled. Investigation ongoing. Logs will be updated shortly.
Anything that delays or stops the Ket is a blessing.
I wonder if we can find the follow-up logs.
Oh, there it is. Or not.
Got it.
Discovered species Asari. Initial observations. Extremely long-lived. Natural ability to create gravitational fields of some variety, not fully understood. Monogendered. Precise method of reproduction, not fully understood. Important. rumored to be able to take in genetic traits of other species to improve theirs. Excuse me. Of great interest to Primus. Initial observations for discovered species Krogan. Long-lived, large, muscled, hardy, resistant to large range of environmental conditions, superfluous organs. Some evidence of chromosomal damage, not fully understood. Reiteration, large.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of the team has suggested that this research may prevent it from leaving humans. Troubling implications. Set aside for now. Taking steps to verify that primary communications are still active.
I'm picking up the nav point for another Ket station. Probably their primary communications.
Good. Let's blow it up.
Well, first, still need another sample. There we go.
Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it
Alright, there it is.
appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other cat.
The Archon.
Exaltation.
So does the Archon control the Ket because they see him as a progenitor? Or does his rank give him the privilege to propagate his genes like this?
A cultural question beyond my purview.
In any case, the stuff we found should be of great interest to the science team back on the Nexus.
Well, next, we gotta go blow something up. Which is, in my opinion, a lot better than gathering intel and samples. Because... kaboom.
This is how we get into the Ket command center.
I mean, we've already taken down the command center. Surprised they haven't tried taking it back.
This is the Ket outpost we heard about on Bold.
Burn, bitch.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Attention, Archon of Sector 119 NYKZ. Previous report was 39 cycles ago. Senate requires an update of progress within this sector. A reminder that all campaign leaders are expected to deliver reports once in every 15 standard cycles. Senate recognizes that the presence of the Scourge phenomenon may be disruptive to communications. Take steps to circumvent this obstacle so that regular updates can resume. This is your second reminder of this nature. Please acknowledge receipt.
The Archon's not the Ket's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over Andromeda.
Gathering the genetic information of other races and transmitting it back.
And making more Ket in the process.
I thought it was 10, but it only showed 6.
Communication orders require explanation. Archon commands block of all transmissions of Angara data to the Empire. He's in breach of protocol. The Archon's playing by his own rules.
Life support is back online.
Okay. Now what? You want me to shoot it? What do you want me to do? Can't scan it. Alright. Is it that enemy that's bugged? Okay, let me check something here. Now your enemy. Search I think it's bugged. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can. You know what we're gonna do is we're going to extract to the Tempest. That's how I was currently locked in combat. That's the problem.
I
Somehow
noted a temperature decrease.
the bad guy got below the map. I can't kill him. Which is probably what's causing the glitch. So let's go back to the car. Where's the car? There it is. Go back up to the ship, come back down. I really wish that EA didn't direct BioWare Montreal to drop this game like a sack of potatoes. Because, like I said, this game does have potential. It's just that
Approaching the LZ.
it wasn't given the support it needed. So now we're going back to the Milky Way to open Pandora's box of butterfly effects. Or, you know, make a canon timeline in a game franchise that was defined by make your own choices. So that could be a bit sticky. All right.
Looks like Ket ahead. We should be careful.
Pathfinder,
Enemies!
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Wow. Remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Enemies behind you.
Grenade in!
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Alright, well. I don't know what was so special about this place, but... Is that a container? Nope. Alright, well, back to the car.
I live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
Alright, the enemies are back. Let's see if we can kill them all without, you know, causing one of them to fall through the fucking map.
We got Ket. Incoming Ket.
The game Cross didn't really have... I mean, it had some fixes, but not many. Because EA pulled the plug. And had them start working on Anthem. Because, you know, that was so much better.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Alright, I don't see any other bad guys on the radar. So, there we go.
Temperature is normal.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
She doesn't sound completely convinced.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Kett are starting to question what the Archon's doing. If this continues, it might be good for all of us.
What do we do now?
There is likely nothing to be done, but conflicts between factions seldom resolve quietly.
Then we'll just have to keep an ear to the ground for now. With luck, something will happen.
Life support at 100%.
Alright. Now, this is on hold. So let's head to Kadara and actually advance the main plot.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Alright, first we're gonna
Welcome
check
back.
our email, okay, and then check on the terminals here, get our rewards if we have any. Alright, let's send some strike teams out. Send in Foxtrot. Alright. Okay. Go and let the ad go through. I can buy some shit and explore around. No, that's buy some. So sell all salvage. Consumables. Firm trade. All right. Let's see here. I think everybody is. No one's really. All right.
Old orbit is steady.
All right. Is there any system that doesn't have 100%? Actually, you know what? Let's head to Havaro real quick. Because we're missing one memory trigger. And it wasn't on Vold, it's not on Kadara. I don't think it's on Eladin, and I don't remember it being on Eos, so it has to be on Havarl. At least I'm pretty sure.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Okay, so there's 3 in Eladin. Radius, 3 in Havarl. Victara, 3 in Fold. Okay, so let's just yep. Okay, so we're going back down the Forgotten Depths. Okay. Oh god. Yoink.
Think that's it.
Alright, down to the Forgotten Depths.
Looks like that was another memory gate, Sam.
And the last. However, a deeper level of encryption is in place. Unfortunately, the conditions to unlock it haven't yet been satisfied.
Well, let me know when that changes. No telling what Dad was up to.
Yay! So we got the thing we needed. Now we can go back to Kadara. Also, I don't know about you guys, but This week has been hell at work. We've been setting Christmas because, you know, it's not October yet. And that's when you set Christmas. Before Halloween. Because... fuck you, that's why. Can I fast travel? Fast travel to save. God fucking damn it. Families are not going well. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if you need to vent, you can always reach me in the DMs. But yeah, it seemed like at work everything was going that could go wrong did go wrong. We were missing product. We were missing people because
Leaving
of, well,
Regigimus
some of them just
Pathfinder.
got sick. Others were only part-time, so they were only there for half the time. And then corporate thought that it'd be a great idea to pull our supervisor to the corporate home office for 3 days for
Hello.
training because, you know, having a team go leaderless during the largest set in the retail calendar year makes perfect fucking sense. Just let the inmates run the asylum. What could possibly go wrong? So yeah, I'm glad it's done, but holy hell. Of the 3 Christmas sets I've been a part of, this year's was the worst. Alright.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Yeah, they were offering overtime for today because by the time we were done, or with the work day, we weren't quite done with the set. But I was like, yeah, no, I can't. I've got errands I have to do. Like what? Well, nothing y'all need to know about, but suffice it to say, HIPAA can get involved. Oh, yeah. So I didn't stay late. Which is probably good because I was seriously, well, not seriously, but I was wanting to, because the Christmas trees that we have the, on the box they say they're flame resistant. Well, my thinking was maybe we should test that. You know, Just so we don't sell the customer a potentially defective product. So when I jokingly brought that up, the supervisor's like, yeah, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we're just gonna go ahead and not do that. So I was like, oh, fine. I guess we can put our faith in the Chinese manufacturer that made this. Yeah, I have the reputation of work of
Then Tarev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this
being the
location.
resident pyro, and I mean, I find it funny, so I play it up more than it actually is.
Found it.
Clearly that's broken.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
Yay, easy.
See, we're halfway there already.
Sure, kid.
Alright, now we gotta go back to the Tempest. Oh, hello. We have another stop on Jaw's loyalty mission. And since we're romancing Jaw, we kinda need to know about that. Because you can't romance unloyal characters.
Gil's ready to talk to you about the Ket transmitter.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta read my email first. Gil can wait. Alright. Meeting with Oxul. From Most Pathfinder. Jarl expressed that you wish to meet with Oxul. It has been a long time since he and I spoke, but he was so changed by the Ket, it is difficult to talk to him. But perhaps with enough time, but perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I've arranged a meeting at my laboratory on Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Ishare, Moshe Sefa. To Ryder from director Jarn Tan. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital that we placate the Angar and keep them on our side. They opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You've established ties with the resistance leader, the Moshai, and Aya's governor. Do all you can to learn anything or everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successfully we'll be gaining their help colonizing Helios. Dr. Tan. Fine, whatever. Matriarch credits. To Ryder from Drac. It was a scam. Do me a favor and don't tell. Whatever. Alright. So we gotta go talk to Aya. Additional tasks. Angaran initiative. Alright, well, because of loyalty mission, we're going to Aya.
Now orbiting Gadara.
But Raz, you said you're advancing the main plot. I know. but side quests. And this is a loyalty mission. We have to do it. I'm actually really disappointed that we never got, or Andromeda 2 would never be a thing.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
So,
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance. I understand their caution, but
They let me?
I appreciate that. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops.
I'll make sure.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a medic in the city.
Got it.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angara. There are engineers who work in the
On it.
alright, well, we can do that in a bit. Scientist, aqueduct engineer, and medic. Okay.
Pathfinder? Can you imagine?
Hello.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. Alright, next. Aqueduct thing. There we go.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
Alright. And then we need to head to the medics. Yeah, whatever happened? Were they on the Quarian arc? The Hanar, Volus, Elcor, and Drell?
How can I help?
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Alright, who here? Oh, there you go.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Yep, it will. Thank you. Alright, now we'll talk with the Moshai. Yeah, things I would have hoped for potential Andromeda 2. I would have liked to have seen the Quarian arc. I know they made a novel about it, but that's not the same thing.
If that should have come to me.
Warships for the
Axel, I'm
thing.
all right.
Yeah.
You
The
almost
initiative.
died. What's she doing here?
Let's just keep calm.
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Yep.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I'm not Sloane Kelly. In fact, she's dead.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
Well, for Jaal's sake, I'm going to say there's hope.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS.
Ah, fuck.
Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Alright, well, hello. Oh. First, we gotta go to the governor's office. Andromeda Initiative. Since we're here, we might as well do it. Now. Yeah, I would love to have seen the Angarans in the initiative after, you know, the events of Andromeda 1. Basically create warships so they could fight the Ket or anyone else
The
and
Angara
start
have
making
been
mass
gracious.
relays so they
Everything's
could
going
leave
well.
the Helios cluster.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I can relate.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
All right, I'll do it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Okay.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Sure.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars.
Well, that makes
The
sense.
Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered.
If you want, I can tell Tan to go fuck himself. I do it all the time. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
Well, I guess you could say that happened in the Milky Way. Whenever the Council met a new species, they typically brought them into the fold and kind of assimilated them in, culturally speaking, so I guess
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
that's probably what's going to happen here. But yeah. Another thing I would have liked to have seen is the Angara and Initiative work together on, you know, the Tempest, giving it fucking guns. That way, the Tempest could be kind of like the Normandy, where the original Normandy was co-engineered by both the Systems Alliance and the Turian hierarchy. Hold up, wait up.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Simmer down.
He's off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Ryder was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's one of these people.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
What else did he say?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
All right. Let me find him.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Okay, let's get the actual side of the story, because that guy is a jackass. And to be honest, if that Resistance member wants me to toss him over the cliffside, I'll happily do it.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Hey, Jaren.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
No, I want to hear your side of the story.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For
Okay.
someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
Yeah. Tell me about your friend.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Fair enough.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Fair enough. Will do. All right. Back to the ambassador. Although, additional tasks, the next exchange. Okay. Where are people here? Okay. All right. Okay. So we gotta talk to these people and convince them to move to the Nexus. Alright. You're up first.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
Well, I kind of want to be honest, but I don't think that's a good idea. Now, I think I should be honest because if I say, you bet it'll be safe, and then something happens, we'll do the best we can, but there's no guarantees.
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Yay! I guessed right. All right. Where is he? He's in the market. Okay. Speaking of which, probably need to buy some shit.
Goods for the home, tools for the field.
Cobra RPG, yes, please. Oh, we got our raids. Welcome, Psycho. More cryo ammo, please. More disruptor ammo, please. More incendiary ammo. How was your stream, Psycho?
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
It's fine you play content. That's kind of like Lethal Company, but with cameras. It's going pretty good. We're finishing up some minor stuff before talking to our engineer to find the Archon. But other than that, I haven't really. It's castle. Let's see here. I want to say that's up to you. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, that's up to you.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
Right now, I'm trying to recruit Angara to live on the Nexus. And apparently, a Solarian was a jackass, so I had to smooth over relations there. Oh, we got another raid from Athelis. Thank you, Athelis. I hope you guys don't hate Mass Effect Andromeda.
Go Vajon, Pathfinder. I've been practicing the language.
Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The
We're
Angaran
gonna
lawyer
find out.
that
Oh well.
who gets to live on Aya.
We'll get to combat eventually.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are
It's
selling
going
their
good,
slots to come here
Nathalis.
so our people can stay in their place, including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Oh, we have to do something.
We can make room back home.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf.
All right, Cross.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
I think
I'll
we're
forward your
in the
proposal
clear,
to
but
Director
yeah.
Tan immediately.
The mouth moves. Well, yeah. That is thanks to the Frostbite engine. EA said, yeah, let's use an engine that's optimized for first-person shooting for a fucking RPG. Yeah, it was much worse at launch. Excuse me. But yeah, EA kind of screwed this game over. Not only did they force BioWare Montreal, which wasn't the main BioWare team, to use an engine that is ill-suited to RPGs, but they didn't let BioWare Montreal support the game post-launch because after the backlash, they said, fuck it, focus on Anthem. And they're like, but story. It's going back to the Milky Way. It was pretty bad.
Ambassador Riala said you're
You
thinking
can
of
probably
moving to the
find
Nexus.
YouTube videos of it.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Would I be allowed employment alongside your people?
I want to say yeah. Yeah, I mean, you want to power systems. You'll be under Kesh. She'll take you.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
All right, well, that worked. Alright, so now we need to drop off the supplies we bought. Then we're going to head up to Eos and blow some shit up.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect.
Oh, it's funny, but it's also,
Need help if you have time. Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, I'll get that later. But yeah, I'm of the opinion that Andromeda had potential and deserved post-launch support, and they should have continued with its story. But EA got involved and said no. So
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
well, Gil can wait. But yeah, this is Sara Ryder. She is an infiltrator. So she specializes in tech powers, sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Padromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
It's rather vague.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
All right, let's head out. But Andromeda, in my opinion, has some of the best combat and gameplay in Mass Effect. Because you can fucking jump. Also, you can switch your class on the fly with profiles. So let's say that you got tired of Infiltrator and wanted to try Sentinel. You can switch it on the fly.
From Prodromos is repeating.
We need a closer look.
I hear that.
And the romances in this game are some of the best written in the entire franchise. Like, a million times better than the Mass Effect 1 romance writing. But yeah, my weapons, I've got Caliburn, which is my Asari sword. The M7 Lancer, which is my assault rifle. It's a remnant assault rifle. The Black Spindle. These are my own names, by the way. Once you craft weapons and armor, you can name it your own name. But this is my sniper rifle. The Flame Drake pistol. And then my Mjolnir Mark 7 armor set, because Halo is fun.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Also, thank you, Foggy, for the follow. Investigation has failed you. Oh. Couldn't find it on YouTube? Alright. Speak to Bradley. No? Oh. Oh, maybe Mass Effect Andromeda director Addison.
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder.
Try
There
that.
are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon. Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We have soldiers. We've handled a raid or two without a sweat. But this is bigger.
I mean, I'd hope you handle
4-5,
Raider 2.
repeat.
You're a
Stockpile
military
complete.
outpost.
Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
A recorded Engar and beacon.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No, that was an Angaran voice. He means Rokar. That's why he called us.
Even with our defenses, imagine how the Nexus would respond to an assault on our first outpost.
Exactly the response Axul wants.
Well, I won't let anything happen.
Eos has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Alright. Black Rock Tand, which is that way. Well, luckily, we have a fast travel point right there. Oh, you know what would have been another great thing
Almost at Black Rock Tand.
for the non-existent Mass Effect Andromeda
Understood.
2?
Eyes open.
Giving the Nomad a fucking gun.
Pathfinder, this area can be
Yeah, the Nomad's easier to drive than the Mako, but the Mako has a fucking gun. Therefore, it's better. In fact, it has two guns. A machine gun
Watch for reserves after the first assault. Thanks,
and a cannon. Fine.
Are we clear?
We're clear. And we still have Bradley's signal.
Right.
Rokar beacon interface. Entry deployment complete. Establish Black Rock scout camp complete. Distracting raids ongoing. Shuttles inbound. Oxul commanding, holding in the system. Place the beacon to guide attack incomplete. Bradley changed patrols. Beacon placement incomplete. Pathfinders present awaiting instruction.
This worries me. Rokar are not pirates.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
That's the Rokar strategy. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Black Rock was a Rokar scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
Need a counter plan.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Third outpost. Eos had 2 before.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
To give them an outpost.
If they want to attack an outpost, we'll use their beacon and let them. Then finish the job.
The comm array at Site 2 is still intact. You could broadcast from there.
Resilience.
Everyone got that? Railcar welcoming party at Site 2.
We'll show them our resilience. Alright. Alright. No. Keep forgetting that in the trilogy, left bumper brings up your weapon wheel. For Andromeda, it's the select button. Givers, welcome back. Did you find it? Come on, come on, come on.
Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Found something like it.
Site 2,
Okay.
Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out. By Ket.
Thud.
Ted are dealt with. On to other problems.
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Hit the button. It'll draw them right to us.
We know this place. They don't.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Here,
Now might be a good time to take cover.
kitty, kitty.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Ready to cut loose.
Lexi, got another one.
Standing by. Waiting for your scan.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
Didn't even finish unpacking.
Too busy dying. Blasted kid.
They're breaking! Crush them!
Crush them into the dirt.
Not that I'm complaining.
Blood and gunfire, but no meat.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the Ket?
Wouldn't put it past them. This site is a decoy. Rally at these coordinates.
They're onto us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Ha, nice.
The Pathfinder is coming. Marvelous. Everyone prepare to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their support.
Alright. Cross, if you want to snooze that ad, you can. Since we're in the middle of a firefight. Where is he? There you are.
That's the last of them. We did it, Ryder.
Oh, never mind.
Pathfinder,
Don't worry about it, Cross.
Axel's shuttle is leaving orbit.
The
We're not finished.
You are today.
the firefight's done.
Come to Prodromos, Pathfinder. We owe you.
Alright. Tech. We really only have 2 things left for tech. Biotics. Damage and force. Damage. My face is tired. Your face is plastic. Alright, let's head to Prodromos. Let's wait for 2 seconds. Alright.
Pathfinder,
The Rokar attack is over.
our military personnel were chafing at the bit. Better to get them patrolling so this never happens again. Special thanks to our friend Jal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
Just as the way forward.
We can't assume anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
They know the drill, but it's different when it's home,
Maybe I should say something?
if you like.
Look at that.
Time and time again, you've shown yourselves competent. And this was no exception. The infrastructure you've built, the skills you've developed. Despite adversity, you remain a model for the cluster.
So, when do we get back to work?
No approval asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Alright. Well. On hold. Okay. We can do that later. Hunting the Archon. While we head up to the Tempest, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to use the little Pathfinder's room. So I will be right back.
Ascent is go.
Hello, Starscream. Welcome to Stream.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Wait, Starscream, you have an emote? Are you affiliate now? You do have an emote. Congratulations. Alright, do I need to talk to him? Oh, yeah. Gil.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
Being with the city. Oh.
What do we need from him?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon ship.
You'll get more.
Right.
Getting more emote slots is not as hard as getting affiliate status to begin with. Yay!
It's not like there's much writing on this. Just our best chance to find Meridian.
Pressure. I like that. Luckily, no matter where you go in the universe, physics still applies.
Does it?
Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
Not exactly.
I don't know. Sometimes I think we're in over our head.
Sometimes?
Here's our chance to find out.
That's one thing about emotes you don't know. I think you get more of them by doing or by getting more subs. So the more people that sub to you, the more emote slots you get. Fortunately, once you get an emote slot, you can't get rid of it, or that you don't lose it. All right, so more loyalty missions. We're gonna keep going on the Jaal loyalty missions because he is our romance option for this playthrough. Message from Aksul to Ryder from Jaal. Ryder, I have received a message from Aksul, forwarding it to the meeting room. You should see this. Then new project from PB. Hey, I got a new remnant project in the works. It's gonna be big. Come say hi in my room on the Tempest, will ya? PB. We'll do PB's loyalty mission a bit
Prepping
later.
Bitcoin communications.
Jaal, I'm in the meeting room.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
Jal Amadarav, you always were a short-sighted fool. Helping an outsider instead of your own people. You're unfit to bear your family's name.
Sorry I got you into this.
I didn't mean to make my enemies yours.
He said similar things before. When we were students, the Moshai paired us together. We've never gotten along.
He's just jealous.
Of what?
You're the better man.
Well, I am better looking. Aksul wants us to do something reckless. Let's not give him the satisfaction.
Trait redemption is a necessity. Yeah. Just make sure you put a cooldown on it, because otherwise, well, chat will abuse it. Alright, well, fine. We'll talk with PB. I thought we were doing a loyalty mission with Jaal, but nope.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
But, nope. Speak to PB on the Tempest. That's what I'm doing.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure. You know.
Alright, well, fuck it. We'll go ahead and just hunt the Archon again. Well, that was supposed to trigger a cutscene thing where we would launch into PB's loyalty mission, but it didn't. So here's our show. You're getting KC 135 Strategy. Nice.
Ryder, we're getting a lot of Catcom chatter.
Keep a stealth, Callow. No sense picking a fight just yet.
We can't pick a fight. Our ship has no guns. Getting allied support from Snake Pit. Snake Pit is an E767. He's an AWACS.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan.
Screen. What is it, Sovereign? If you unplugged your router and took half. Oh no! Well, you've missed quite a bit.
I'm picking up something.
But that's okay. There's the VOD.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
One thing is, PB apparently wants to talk to us on the Tempest for the next part in her loyalty mission chain. But every time we try and talk to her, it just goes into normal dialogue. And it's like, hey, don't you want to tell me something special? No, I'm good. Well, then fuck you too.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Because, you know, this game is perfect and game-breaking bug screen. Yeah, it's great. So I'm going to do the next part of the plot, and hopefully that will, you know, clear the bug, so to speak. Let's track of time for so long. That can oh. We found Arc Parchero. This is the Solarian Arc. All right. Ship name Varakan. Crew complement unknown. Status Ket flagship. Heavy armaments detected. Note: Arc Parchero in proximity. The Archon's flagship, Varakan, appears to be operating normally and is unaware of the Tempest's presence. However, the Solarian vessel Arc Parchero has been captured and tethered to the Ket ship. Sensors show no signs of damage to the Arc. Its power levels are on standby. Before I do this, I want to make sure this isn't a point of no return. No. Okay. Well, why is the talking bay on the ass end of the ship? Okay, yep. Jol and Drac. That's good.
We found the Solarian Ark.
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What can we do?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
Not for long.
Right up until we steal it.
The Archon isn't to be trifled with. He has no regard for the sanctity of life, not as we know it.
That just
Be
means I can
confident,
kill him.
Ryder, but be cautious.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right. Not only do we get away with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Pachero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. The Archon hurts people. It's all he does.
He'll regret it.
If he's done anything to those Solarians, he'll find out what we can do.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count. Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation.
Message from the captain. Urgent. Alien vessels have been detected within the system. Effective immediately, all external communications are restricted to avoid revealing Ark Parchero's position. The unknown celestial phenomenon continues to disrupt long-range scans. Position of the Nexus, Ark Hyperion, Ark Licinia, and Ark Natanus remain unknown. This is why we should have had warships.
Accessing Ark Pachero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
That's not protocol.
That's not regulation. Did the Solarians do that?
It appears so. It's a cryptography key associated with their intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
Mission status.
At present, Ark Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, 7 Reka. Situation urgent.
There we
All right.
go. We need to find them.
Overriding bulkhead door.
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some Ket infrastructure has been added, but the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready.
Yes.
Are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy, huh?
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No signs of fighting or struggle.
Damn Solarians didn't even put up a fight.
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
Well, Drac, Solarians aren't real great in a stand-up fight. As special forces and commando, sure. Spies, they're the best. But soldiers? Fuck no. They are the squishy.
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
What do their records say about the Solarians, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder 7 Reka.
Well, shit.
Shit. The guy we're looking for. Can't catch a break.
We're still more fortunate than him. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Reka is female. This patient is male.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity.
Urgent. By agreement of the Ark senior leadership, cease all defensive operations against the alien vessels. The risk of catastrophic damage to the Ark and colonists is too high. Okay. So they surrendered.
The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
Well, Drac, in their defense, they are the squishy. You are not the squishy. So for you guys, yeah, fighting it out makes sense, and you'd probably win. These guys, if they tried to fight it out, they would get the squish.
A lot of empty stasis pods.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
Captain Hager's message suggests otherwise.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
Bingo.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Not wrong, Jack, but as Raz also said, they are the squishy. So they have to be tactical with how they fight. Yeah, they are commandos, special ops, and spies. Emphasis on the spy.
Hey there. Take it slow.
In fact, it's theorized that the original Shadow Broker back in the Milky Way
is almost immediate.
was a Solarian.
Who are you?
Sara Ryder, Pathfinder for the human Ark.
Yeah, they are the Bothans of Mass Effect.
He didn't make it.
Oh, this is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
You okay?
What's bothering you?
A leader leads. She doesn't go to sleep. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
We have come to liberate you.
We're heading into the Ket vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
Sounds good.
Do what you can, but stay quiet. We don't want to alert the enemy.
Yet.
Yes, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Ket ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
I think they noticed.
Well, shit.
We walked right into that one. Keep the high ground. Watch out! More coming in upstairs. Moshai sends her regards. We're clear.
So much for sneaking in.
What do we do now?
If you locate a terminal, I may be able to analyze their systems.
Another nice thing about Andromeda is during missions, the squad mates actually are rather vocal, which in Mass Effect 1 and 2, they weren't.
Accessing the ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry. Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
Great.
The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder.
I thought you were on the Ark.
Too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available. marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Let's move.
Ryder, if
I'm
you
a
access
history
the
teacher.
terminal,
I
I
don't
can
know how to
override
fight.
the door.
And all I've ever done is pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just rolled over and died.
We'll try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam. The relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
It's not that simple. Only 3 of us and a ship full of Ket.
4 of us. I count double. Huh.
I mean, you are rather large.
Armory of some kind.
Only thing I have in common with the Ket, an appreciation
This ain't
of high caliber firepower.
But the racks are all empty. Ah, great. An ad right before a firefight.
Good. They haven't noticed us yet.
Won't last.
Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Where are we going?
The exit is on the far side of the room.
With a lot of Ket between us. Dropship incoming! Dropship? They sure don't play fair.
They're reinforcing!
Hostiles in every direction. Careful of the ones up top! Hey, when do we get our dropship?
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
Is that your best, Cat? Let's get down. That did it.
Good. Let's get
All right.
the hell out of here. Sam?
You're still on course to the Archon.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reka. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Ah,
Yeah.
no.
Had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Reka out.
Is there a way I can shut that alarm off? Alright, the ad break has started. So, we're just gonna chill out here for a little bit. One minute left.
Wait, that's a stasis pod he's looking at. Solarian, isn't it?
It's empty. This pod belonged to Yos Enrix, a member of the Solarian leadership. Also empty. Also a senior member of Arc Pachero's leadership.
Leadership, huh?
It seems the Ket targeted them, perhaps to sow confusion among the colonists.
This doesn't account for all the pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Welcome back from ad jail.
Look at that.
Are those guns out there?
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
All pointed at the
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
Yeah, but if they get feisty...
If those guns go off, you can forget about finding your relic. You can forget about everything.
then we lose the Solarians. And the Tempest.
At least it's quiet.
You were saying? How much you want to bet?
Sure don't mess around. They're out to get everyone.
Shit, the door
There
just
we go.
locked.
I doubt that's an accident.
Look sharp.
Ambush! They're over there!
Tricky bastards! Get ready!
We're locked in here! Now we fight our way out.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
This looks ugly. We're not gonna last much longer. We won't last much longer!
Ryder, we're here! We've got your back!
Oh, shit.
It's the Solarians, up top. We might just pull this off.
Reka! We'll take whatever help you can give!
We'll provide overwatch! Take them out! Captain Hager, we need suppressing fire near 11 o'clock!
I'm on it.
Ryder, we need to pull out! We have wounded!
Go! We can take it from here! You saved our ass!
I mean, I wouldn't say that. We were handling it. Oh shit! One of the chosen. Okay.
It's a big room, so let them get the drop on you!
They're everywhere!
Is he fucking biotic now? That leads me as have they exalted Asari?
Encouragement. I'm afraid you're not to is brute force.
Jesus.
That did it! We're clear!
That was close. If Reka's team hadn't come by...
We owe them.
Yeah. Now, where's the way out?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
Whole ship is probably looking for us.
Who's on Nairo's lookout?
Over here.
Reka, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
I mean, maybe?
A moment while I override security.
Reka, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
A miracle happens?
You hoping for some sort of cosmic intervention?
No, just simple ingenuity. Venro here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venro, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hager and Venro will focus on the EMP.
Sounds risky as hell.
A lot of things have to go right for this to work.
That's when Solarians are at our best.
They are really great at sabotage, so yeah, it
In the meantime,
work.
we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We are infiltrating an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Why take chances? we fail to rescue the Ark, how many Solarians will be left in Helios?
Not enough.
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
They know what the genophage felt like.
Drac, I get it, but this is not the time.
I read it again.
Sam?
There is an alternate route, overriding the door now.
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel. The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Jesus.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond?
Work security.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
Impressive, but also disturbing.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
A Ket lab. Nothing good can come of this.
Is those one of those bugs? Okay. Well. Here we go.
Be their scientists.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place.
Ket science is about one thing: inflicting suffering.
Jack's already having fun.
Gotta get through these guys! Be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
Nah, I prefer it this way. More dead Ket.
Of course you would, Drac. Fucking maniac.
We found all the missing stasis pods.
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Seems like they're exalting. The Solarians.
What is this?
They're dead.
Who could do this?
Well, the same people we're killing.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Take your anger out on them. You bastards! We're not lab animals!
Do I feel bad for attacking people that don't attack back? In this case, no, because they're basically performing experiments that would make Mengele's experiments look tame.
Chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door.
So those scientists can go fuck themselves and go straight to hell.
Ryder, caution.
Well, fuck. Science ethics is
Some kind
abomination.
of
Yep, they are.
field.
It is. And I send abominations to hell. Like this one.
I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival, was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You're a monster.
Not before I end you. I've seen your experiments. It's what we call inhuman.
And what I call progress.
Hey, try that with me.
Ow!
A first, son. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough.
Will you? You're not gonna find it from my blood.
Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Yeah, you got none of the gravitas of Saren.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset.
Wait, what?
As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
I get it.
So if you shut down my life signs, if you kill me, the field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
Ryder. Good luck. You better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
I believe this is death number 2 for Sara. The first one being at the beginning of the game.
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. 0 activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
Real tired of dying.
It's twice now I've come back from the dead. I can't say the experience is improving.
I believe it is preferable to the alternative.
You two look comfortable.
Down now.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
Might also want to poke around here while we can. Could be useful intel.
Go and let your mom talk.
Step away from there!
What's that?
Archon, do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them,
Ryder, come in.
could be leveraged.
What's going on?
More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens to choose from.
That is one brave Solarian.
So the Ket want the Solarians for their brains.
These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order. An effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study.
Yes, sorry.
The ones they call Asari. Their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise, a melding they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. The Krogan are a brutish race, which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study.
Right.
Well, that did something. Let's look around. Here we go. This way. This'll be fun.
Not.
You hear that?
Yeah.
We come all this way to find out the monsters in Andromeda are just as evil as the ones back home.
No, the Reapers are worse. The Ket are just... I mean, they're evil, but they're nowhere near the technological level of the Reapers.
What was that?
Don't think we're alone.
Really starting to hate those things.
Although I have to wonder, you think the Ket would try and exalt a Thresher Maw? The imperialist expansionist is supposed to die for existing as well. Yeah. Well, the Ket can only reproduce by exaltation. Although with their brilliance in biotechnology, they should be able to just clone themselves, so they wouldn't need to exalt. They just, I guess, do it that because that's the way it's always been done. But they've specialized so much on biotech that they've left everything else behind.
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
The only reason why the Angara and the Initiative are having problems with the Ket is because they don't have a navy. If we brought cruisers, not dreadnoughts, just cruisers and frigates from the Milky Way, especially Turian and Alliance cruisers, we would wipe the cluster clean of Ket ships because they are that far behind shipbuilding wise. The cruiser's main MAC guns would take them out far beyond their visual range. Well, we found some Solarians. And some Krogans.
Is that a Krogan? Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Ket are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
I'm beginning to hate these guys.
Get in line.
Well, what if you cook it? I don't know. All I know is that I can handle, tactically speaking, exalted Solarians. I don't want to fight exalted Krogan.
Got it. All right, guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
Remnant origin.
Why does this Archon care so much about the Remnant?
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
The Archon's anger will only get worse if we pull this off.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the Remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
Yeah, because he doesn't have an AI that helps him, you know, talk with the robots. Eat the robots.
This is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map.
I mean, I need iron in my diet, but not that much iron.
I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Is that?
It's station.
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
Now wipe it.
There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
Try and stop me.
You didn't allow me to escape your little trap either, did you?
That wasn't you. It was the artificial intelligence in your head.
Oh, you do know what those are.
I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP! Done.
How is gravity still a thing? And, you know, life support.
What was that?
That was an exalted Krogan. AKA boss fight time! Oh, and he's smart enough to carry a gun. Plot interrupt utilization.
Crap! Anything you can do!
Krogan, stand down! I don't think he understands! Krogan, listen to me!
Forget it! It's not working!
Damn! This Krogan is going to be trouble!
Stay out of the way! Give him everything you've got!
These are my people I'm messing with!
Of course he has ads. Why wouldn't he have ads?
Ryder, this is Captain Hager. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Reka is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her...
There! The Krogan's down! Sorry. Yeah!
Finally. Alright, we've got the map. hell out of here.
Yeah, before they get those guns back online.
All right. Back to the Tempest.
Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, go be the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reika out.
Damn it.
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
Ryder, my scouts.
On the one hand, saving the Pathfinder would seem to be the tactical choice. But we can't let those Krogan become exalted. Because it took a lot to kill one exalted Krogan. Also, we know that the job of Pathfinder can be inherited. It takes a lot to kill an arm. Yeah, I know. I know Tan would want me to save the Pathfinder, but the Solarian captain is already on the Ark, ready to go, with the vast majority of the Solarian species. We don't really need to build an alliance with the Solarians, but we do need to repair past mistakes with the Krogan. We're saving the Krogan.
Reload. We've got to save those Krogan from exaltation.
Damn right we do.
I hate that we have to lose Reika, but...
Bartek, what are you doing here? I got loose when the power went out. Our scouts are at the end of the corridor with a lot of Ket in the way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
Get ready. Ket, up ahead. About to be dead, Ket. Tell them that. Or you're welcome to hang back and die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, but we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Keep your focus, Drac. They catch us, they exalt us.
Not this Krogan, they won't. They can try. Attack, watch your aim. There. Killed them all.
Stab the door.
Let's get them out of there. The terminal next to the door.
letting you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Reika? Reika, are you still there?
No.
I'm sorry.
Also, how are we breathing in space? We're in a fucking nebula and not a cloud.
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
For the drama. That's honestly pretty cool. The Ark just going, fuck this shit, I'm out! While we're on the boarding ramp.
The team is on its way. They'll escort the Ark to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you, Captain Hager.
It's a day I wasn't certain would ever come.
Now that it has, what will you do?
Technically, I'm next in line to be our Pathfinder, though I never started the training. Reika will be difficult to replace.
You can do it.
Speaking from my own experience, Captain, just take it one step at a time. You're up to this.
I hope to justify your confidence. What matters most is that the Solarian people are no longer at the mercy of the Ket. For this, we are eternally grateful.
Just make sure my scouts make it safely to Nexus.
Of course. Be well, Ryder.
Must have been a tough call leaving Reika behind, but I'm glad you did. My scouts are alive because of it.
Yeah, but the Solarians we left behind?
Focus on what went right. You kicked the Archon's tail today. You took the Ark right out from under him and got Meridian's location. So, enjoy this one.
Your father would have been proud.
I hope so.
It's been tough trying to fill his shoes. I hope I'm finally starting to earn it. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Died.
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold.
That transmitter.
We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
Yeah.
He'll know how much we need Meridian. We have to warn the Nexus. We have to move.
Luckily, the plot advances as far as I want it to. So, we have some time. Hey, we gained a cryopod. Or two. Alright, and we got this. I'll put up here. Duration. Journal, Meridian. Dissension in the ranks. Okay, there's that. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Tomorrow we're going to play some Halo 4, which will be the last Halo game in the MCC series, because Halo ends at Halo 4. There's no other games after that. Then Sunday, we will be going back to the Mass Effect trilogy for the Insanity of Victor Shepard, where we will gain our Spectre status and go to the Artemis Tau cluster to recruit Liara Tassoni, fight some Thresher Maws, and do some Asari diplomacy. Monday, we'll be back with Final Fantasy X as we make our way up Mount Gagazet to the ruins of Xanarkand. Wednesday, Floof and I will continue our Remnant 2 playthrough and the first DLC. Thursday, we're back in Ace Combat 7 for the Carrier Run Part 2. And next week, we're going to poke around a bit and explore the aftermath of what just happened in Andromeda. Hopefully finish the 2 remaining loyalty missions, which are PBs and Jaws. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Psycho and Athelis, for the raid. I really appreciate it. And have a great weekend, everybody.